So my name is Will Detchendorf. I'm from West Coast Martial Arts Academy in Forest Ranch in the Forest Business Park. We've been there for about 16 years. I got injured 4 years ago doing a backflip. I was doing some parkour, but I was overtraining in general, doing Thai boxing, doing jiu-jitsu, and it was just a number of different things. I probably just went a little bit too hard, and I re-injured it about a year ago. I took time off because of COVID, and I couldn't get any help from any chiropractor or any physical therapist, any insurance. I tried everything. They did MRIs and so you just gotta wait and see and see if it heals. And the longer I waited, the more things atrophied and got worse. This was like a last resort where I didn't think I'd be able to do anything again, or I was gonna risk trying to do surgery. Finally, I came in here, worked with Kevin, who was able to get me at least on a plan with functional exercises I could do that would help me improve my strength and mobility and get back to where I could actually start teaching, which was a huge deal because I wasn't able to teach for a couple of months. And then finally I was getting back into training lightly, and it was all progressions that made it easy for me to follow, and he helped really individualize my training regimen to me, which was what I really needed, was something that was specific to my needs, not just like a generic program for someone who tore something in their hip flexor or something like that. Week to week, I'd be doing a different routine, and it was always a progression, or it was always building up to something a little bit more intense, just exposing me to positions that I hadn't been able to get back into before for months without it hurting. I had a routine that seemed to aggravate me a little bit more, and I texted and communicated, and I got a call back right away with a little bit of feedback on what I could do to make it easier for me. So yeah, I was really impressed with how it was just specific to me on a weekly basis. But like being able to get back into kickboxing and training where I was throwing low kicks and I was able to lift up my leg and block, and I was able to explode and move off the line. It was just like a day where I felt like, wow, I can really move footwork wise, and I feel like I'm in my 20s again before I hurt myself, which was great. I talked to a number of people who say, oh, I want to train and do martial arts, but I have all these injuries. I'm like, well, I understand completely because I had injuries too, but just sitting on it isn't going to make a difference. And I know it can be scary because no one wants to come in and hear, oh, well, actually there's nothing we can do and you are stuck like this, or feel like you're going to overcommit yourself and not get the results you want. But this is the first time where I felt like, man, you put in the time and invest in yourself and actually doing what Connect Impact says, and you can actually get results that you want.